Hi everybody, Jill Davis here with a spot of sunshine for you. How you all doing today? It is January 14th. We're well into our way of a new magical year. So, as you know, I read these little 7-minute things every day, Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to try to bring some light into the night, brighten up your day, with a few warm fuzzies, hopefully, some new ideas for making it through the darkness. And you can also find all these. This is 150 I'm doing today. Yay, today. They're on YouTube. Change Less Change YouTube. You can always contact me right here if you want to know that link. YouTube. Change Less Change YouTube. All my programs from Spot of Sunshine are there. So yesterday we were talking about how I beat up my bed. That's my, when the anxiety inside of me is just like, I don't know what people say. Right, you need to write, you need to talk. No, I can't. That's me. So I beat up my bed, and I'm exhausted when I beat up my bed because I dissipate the energy, so now I can think, now I can write. So I talked yesterday about going into the attic. What's the attic? Here's the attic. Let me show you a picture. There's the attic. Can you see it? Just like a lot of people don't have attics anymore, but even you've probably seen them in movies. It's just where you put all the junk. Now we just have storage sheds. And so I call my subconscious the attic because that's where there's a lot of garbage there from my childhood. A lot of stuff just like the attic from our childhood. We don't want to look at it. Too many cobwebs. That's the attic. You love it? So anyway, all the old ideas I've carried with me since birth are stored in my subconscious mind, the place I call my attic. Stored in our attics is all we have learned throughout our lives, and mostly what we learned during our first few years on this planet. This is what continues to direct our actions and reactions to everything. What a powerhouse your attic is. Most of us have no idea that it is the fuel for the engine that spins our minds and directs our actions and reactions. The information stored in our attics adds instructions and directions every day to what we are reading, seeing, or being told. Additionally, some of the old stored ideas are added to current any instructions we give. To illustrate this, give someone 15 seconds to completely fill in an outline in a children's coloring book. Chances are they cannot complete the task. Why? Because their subconscious mind added the instruction from deep within. Don't color outside the lines. Yep, so clean out the attic. Clean out some of those old ideas. See, you can completely color in a picture in 15 seconds if you go outside the lines. But many of us think we're not allowed to. Yes, you are. So this is not a project most of us look forward to, cleaning out the attic. Not even in real life. The real attic, or the real storage sheds. We just put it off. Most of us don't know exactly what is in our attics or subconscious minds. Exploring inside can be fun, exhausting, painful, scary, or dismal. And it's definitely not an overnight task. I put it off for a long, long time, for several years. Actually, after I knew I needed to do it. Still, the circles keep turning. Changeless change. How many of you have storage sheds? Or that in your garage you have stacks? It's like a storage shed in your garage. There's no room for cars. So, and you're always thinking, someday I'm going to clean that out. So that's what we do with our subconscious mind. Someday. Guess what? Someday is not a day of the week. Someday is now. Someday, the other thing I just want to add there is we think, we put it off because we don't have time to do it. You can just go in and do one thing. I didn't know that for a long time. I thought, if I can't do the whole thing, I got to do nothing. Just go in and pull out one little thing. You can do it. It's fun. Periodically, I still have to do it. I still have to clean out my attic. The cobwebs, at least. The cobwebs. Dust it off. Okay? So we have a few more minutes. The cycles of life. And I want to get up to baggage screen. I'm going to try that tomorrow. The cycles of life. The amount of time it takes to sort through all that junk stored in the attic depends a bit on where we are in the circle of our lives. So at any time in the cycle of life, and the cycle is birth, childhood, teenage, young adult, elder, see, that's the cycle of life. We all have these stages. I am a senior now. I am in the elderly stage. I am not the same person as when I was 6 or when I was 16. At 16, I knew everything. And now, at 76, I know very little. I know that I know very little. That's the big key. So, regardless of our place in the life cycle, we can begin the healing process by writing down the name of the person, place, or things we first come across in the attic. Chronological order is of no significance. I want to say a little more about why we need to spend time in the attic. When we're there, we sort through every single thing we see, and we carefully delve into each one. We assess each discovery for its value or contribution to our lives, and if there is none, we toss it. There is a very important reason to be on this reconnaissance. A reconnaissance is a mission to obtain information by visual observation or other detection methods about the activities and resources of an enemy or potential enemy. And guess what? The enemy or potential enemy lives within us. As you may have heard, we are our own worst enemies. To deal with our baggage, we need to know what is going through the screening. Baggage screening? Yes, and we're going to talk about baggage screening tomorrow. That's just like how you put your luggage at the airport through the screener. And that happens in our subconscious. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. It's very exciting. I love it. And I love now going in my attic. Well, I love it, but I don't love it. I love it after I'm done with sorting through the mess in my attic. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope that everything's going good for you. And trust God, clean house. So going through the attic is cleaning house. Bye.